You're listening to Radio Free Utobitha, and today is the official Meatdog Appreciation Day. This isn't just another one of those made-up calendar events that are used to shift merchandise, is it? Not at all. Today we will be celebrating Meatdog in honor of their little adventure last week. It turns out that they've been up to quite a bit. Quite a bit indeed. And we look forward to running through some of the highlights of Meatdog's adventures. It took an awful amount of investigating to find out the information. As always, I am joined by the beautiful, go on, talented, best friend Tabitha. I try to live up to the hype. Welcome to the show. And what is your favorite Meatdog fact? Well, I like the way that he can sense any betrayal from over a mile away and can teleport exactly to my location whenever I am in danger. Quite spectacular. Well, he is basically a living god, only in reverse. Is he really? It doesn't show. Any others? I also like the fact that he's a qualified vertebrate pilot. Such a clever boy. And that he can eat 12 tubs of ice cream without even wincing. What a hero. Anyways, happy Meatdog Day to you all. And we'll have more after this. Are they firing at us? I'm not sure. I just can't see anything. By golly, I wish we had some handy and fashionable Protecto brand tortoiseshell glasses. What are those? Protecto glasses are ergonomic lenses for your face that help your tired eyes see those things that are far away. Oh my, you're right. I can see everything. Get your Protecto glasses today and see the things you need to see. No, they were firing at us. Call for me, Supreme Mighty Leader, miss? Donnie, take a seat. Now, Donnie, while we're grateful for your role in finding Meatdog, we really must insist that you stop telling everyone that we hugged you! Oh. We have a certain image to protect, Donnie, and we would hate to have to put you on one of the spikes. Yes, not after you finally started to make yourself useful. Oh, I understand, great leader. In fact, I think it best if you make it clear to all of the pretenders and Rosaline, oh yeah, and Rosaline, that you were fibbing the whole time. You little fibber. And that now, having seen the error of your ways, you have decided to come clean as a pathetic fraud and throw yourself upon the mercy of your absolute leader. I don't know. What? No, sorry, it's only that... Spit it out! I don't lie so good. Nor speak by the sounds of things. Are you meaning to tell me that you are now comfortable disobeying a direct order? No, not at all. Well, I'm afraid it's the naughty step for you. They do always say to never work with humans or animals. Anyways, we'll be back after a short break. The reports of my death were greatly exaggerated. Chester's Funhouse returns. You like fun, don't you? Come on down to Chester's Funhouse the Friday after next, where we are partnering with the esteemed Church of Meat in order to present their spectacular ascension ceremonies. Do you want to ascend? Go up, up, up high! Oh yes! Open there! Let the mechanisms lift you. Let the sunny side up eggs fall on your very eyes and burn out your funny bones! Oh, join us! Join us all! So much meat! So much meat! Tickets available now. To book Chester's Fun House for your sacrificial religious ceremonies, contact Chester the Jester, who is currently hiding behind a balloon near Bradburton Overpass. Giggly-goo! So, as you can see, it was all a big misunderstanding. Whatever you say, ma'am. Biscuits? Ooh, I don't mind if I do. Scrumalicious! Anyways, we're back, and we're still celebrating Meatdog Day. If you are also sharing in the festivities, please leave us a comment to suggest which traditions Meatdog Day should adopt. Belly scratches are definitely on the table. Aren't they, boy? Aren't they? Oh, some good boy. Oh, yeah. So now that we have the special boy here with us, maybe we should start revealing everything we found out about his adventures last week. Of course! Well, obviously you remember we found Meatdog trapped in a train car shipping container. Thanks in no small part to Donnie Love and the Pretenders. In a slightly small part. In a slightly small part, then. Anyways, after reactivating our snooping powers, we soon found out everything about where Meatdog had been that day. Do tell! Well, we'll start at the beginning. Me leaving the gate open. Ah, yes, the gate. Well, now that everything has worked out, it is worth pointing out that I had left the gate open deliberately to test the resolve of little Meatdog. Yes, always remember, we do not make mistakes. Anyways, what happened after he got out? Well, it didn't take too long for Meatdog to make it down into Concord. Oh, really? Yep, and from what I can gather from the ensuing chaos there, he may have tried to eat one of the Brotherhood's metal men. Oh dear, what peril! It's dangerous, no doubt, but Meatdog is special. A special boy. A good boy. The best. Oh, yes, you are. Anyways, judging by the laser burns on some of the local shops and the slobber marks all across one of the gauntlets I found out there, then I think it's safe to say that things didn't go the way the Brotherhood expected. If you dress yourself up like a tin can, it's only a matter of time before something tries to crack you open. We'll have more after this. Nuka-Cola! We don't even need to advertise it. That was just lazy. Welcome back to Radio Free Utobitha. We've been talking about all of Meatdog's adventures last week, whilst we continue to celebrate the official Meatdog Appreciation Day. Before the break, we left off talking about what Meatdog did when they got to Concord. But, Tabitha, just what happened after all of that? Well, From what we could glean from the scene, it seems that Meatdog headed south, and after having talked to our friends, Wolfgang and Simone, who we had helped out at the Drumlin Diner in the past, they said the little guy had been causing chaos by engaging in the zoomies and violently tearing apart everything in its way. Such a good boy, as always. So, what happened next? Well, being that they are weak humans, it seems that Simone and Wolfgang took refuge in the diner until the sound of tearing flesh and screaming stopped. And then, when they peeped out their little heads, Meatdog was gone. The trail goes curl. Well, it would have done if it weren't for the trail of viscera Meatdog had quite cleverly left us to find. Such a clever boy. The cleverest. So, from there, I guess it was just a case of following the gore. Well, not quite. It seems Meatdog had been playing with his food a little, as he likes to do, and we found evidence of raider involvement. Ooh, what kind of evidence? Oh, a few heads, guns and things. You know, the usual stuff. And were any of the raiders able to give you a testimony? No, they were not. But as I looked into their eyes, I could imagine what they might have said. And what was that? Mainly screaming. Makes sense. We'll have more after this.
This is the Wizards of the Wastes. Many practitioners of the mystic arts claim to be able to look beyond the veil of the future, to witness and observe events that shall occur, and in which manner they shall come to us. This simple act has been known as predicting the future. I, however, intend to do something altogether more spectacular than this. Something that, until now, has never been attempted. That is right. I, the Wizard of the Wastes, will break new ground as I, for the first time ever, in the history of everything, will predict the past. It cannot be done, perhaps not for one so adorned with the regular talents of our creed, but I shall endeavor to amaze you, to dazzle you, to embezzle you. Now, sit back and witness history in the making. I see a tortoise flying through the air. The wind is whistling through their little reptilian skin. They've never felt so free. Their shell feels light. Their eyes look upon clouds and the tiny things below them. And then they are tumbling towards a rock. A big, shiny rock. A big, shiny, bald rock. By Jove! Is that you, Aeschylus? Oof! What a way to go. I should warn his family. Nay, I should warn the man himself. Tally-ho, my fair pagans! I wander now through the infinite realm of the Chronos. May Theodore the Watchman never cast their eyes upon my location. The pest awaits us. Grumble slurp. Poof.
We're back! Before the break, we were hot on the trail of Meatdog's adventure from last week. It's heating up! And so we had tracked down a trail of severed raider bits, but Meatdog had gotten up to a little bit more than this, hadn't he? He had! And we are happy to report that Meatdog's training obviously kicked in, and they managed to fully decommission one full battle cattle. Meatdog, keeping you all safe. And, well, it wasn't far beyond that artistic installation of innards that we found the old train boxcar that Meatdog had got stuck inside of. Don't worry, buddy. It can't hurt you now. Run, run, run. And that leaves us here. I think it's about time we honor the vast achievements of this little mutt. It's only right. So here is a little poem I have prepared for the situation. Dearest little Meatdog, you have chubby little cheeks, and viscous, lovely drool, and tappy little feet. You have a lovely little nosy, and many sharpened teeth. Your jowls are ever growling, but your love is underneath. You can destroy the evil masses and leave monsters dead behind. You can remind us how to listen for the things we have to find. Dearest little Meatdog, you have plenty on your mind, like how to serve us better by chewing down on rinds. We love you now, our Meatdog. You're forever by our side. And if they want to take you, there will be nowhere that they can hide. Dearest little Meatdog, your heart is made of gold. You are our bestest little buddy, and we'll be here till you're old. Dearest little Meatdog, you make us feel complete. You hold our hearts so dearly, there can be no repeat. Dearest little Meatdog, we give you belly rubs, and when the wasteland wrongs us, you are always round for hugs. Oh, bravo! Bravo! And entirely improvised. How impressive. Yes, I came up with all of this on the spot. Well, while we wait for all of that to soak right in, we'll have a quick commercial break.
Wonder glue, it sticks to you. What to do, we're stuck with you. Wonder glue just doesn't know when to let go. Stick things places they were never meant to go with Wonder Glue. There's no redo with Wonder Glue. Buy Wonder Glue today at any of your local hardware stores. Warning, use responsibly. Wonder Glue can and will stick you to things where you do not wish to be stuck. Wonder Glue, get stuck.
This is Radio Free Utobitha, and I'm here with special guest star best friend Tabitha and the illustrious Meatdog the dog. I think we should make motions to get Meatdog made into a legendary figure, like Santa Claus. He is the gift that keeps on giving, and he knows just how to slay. For now, I think it important to mention that Meatdog told us both that his little doggy heart would be heartbroken if you all didn't subscribe today.
Those were his exact words.
So I think it's incredibly important that you cave into Meatdog's wishes, as, let's face it, you really don't want to risk ending up on his naughty list.
Absolutely not. That would be devastating.
He also mentioned that you should definitely share all of our videos, including this one, with every person you've ever met.
Even with yourself.
And feel free to circulate our content online in order to help us grow Free Utobitha to be the largest political organization in the world.
Yes!
Once subscribed, you can also whack that bell so you get our notifications, and leave a comment on any of our videos with questions and thoughts for Tabitha.
As always, all content will be fiercely vetted by both of us, so make sure it's nice!
Anyways, with all that being said, enjoy the rest of Meatdog Day, and please tell us all about how you were celebrating in the comments. And we look forward to catching up with you all again next week. Be safe in your travels, remember to love one another, and make sure to eradicate all battle cattle on sight.
Stay crispy!
Good night!
Run!